C-O-M-B-S?
Yeah, like through the hair.
Like the combs.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Cedar Rapids here.
And you heard the news about the FBI reopening the investigation.
I also heard that it came from Anthony Weiner's emails.
That's the latest we've also found, which adds a...
But who knows?
I'm not sure which way that cuts, actually. It's like... the fact that they're calling it the Anthony Weiner probe at CNN is a little like, oh, it makes me a little nervous. But when you heard that the investigation was reopened into your emails, how did you feel?
Well, hopeful, but you never know.
Do you think it's going to make a difference?
Not to Hillary supporters. Nothing will. Nothing will.
Do you think it will make a difference to independents, undecideds out there, people who perhaps haven't formed an opinion?
It could, but I believe most everybody has their opinion already made up. Most people do. So hopefully it will.
You have seen the polls in Iowa get tighter in recent days. Do you believe that?
Well, they also poll more Democrats than they do Republicans. So I believe it's a lot more. It's way more.
So you're saying you don't think the polls are right?
No, I don't.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Nice shoes.
Thank you very much. Red, white, blue.
Yeah.
There you go. You're on TV again. Did you tape it?
Yeah.
It's okay. We're gonna post on Facebook later.
Huh?
Even if the CNN don't post it, we'll post it on Facebook later.
Did you tape it?
Constitution of the United States.
Yeah.
I will not tolerate anyone violating Mr. Trump's right to speak here today. Nor will I tolerate any protesters violating your right to assemble, to listen, and cast a informed ballot on November 8th. If there are any protesters, disruptors, let us handle it. Do not engage the protesters physically. Do we understand each other?
Yeah.
If you see something suspicious, somebody not having a good time, let me know. I'd like to talk to them, find out, maybe I can find out why they're not having a good time. All right? So please do not engage protesters physically. We will take care of that. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Yeah, I know.
I got one out at the Hillary rally.
Oh, okay.
How you doing? There's the guy. Yeah, somebody's in prison. Clinton's got something to do with it.
Trump that bitch.
So nice, thank you. I love you too. I love you too. I love you too. As you've heard earlier today, the FBI, after discovering new email, is reopening their investigation into Hillary Clinton. The biggest political scandal since Watergate, and it's everybody's hope that justice at last can be delivered. In a very brief remarks tonight, Hillary Clinton tried to politicize this investigation by attacking and falsely accusing the FBI director of only sending the letter to Republicans. Another Clinton lie. As it turned out, the letter was sent to both Republican and Democratic leaders in Congress. The FBI would never have reopened this case at this time unless it were a most egregious criminal offense.
Lock her up! Lock her up!
And Bill too.
As you know, I've had plenty of words about the FBI lately, but I give them great credit for having the courage to right this horrible wrong. Justice will prevail. Prior to today's events, I was going to start off this speech by talking about how great we've been doing in the polls. We've been running an issue-based campaign focused on change, accountability, and of course, repealing and replacing Obamacare. We're campaigning all over the country with a plan to bring back our jobs and provide safety for our families. In recent days, Remington polls, which is highly respected, showed us surging 4 points ahead in Ohio, going 3 points ahead in North Carolina. We're up, according to Bloomberg, at least 2 points in Florida. And by the way, the people standing on lines in Florida and so many other places are unbelievable. Early voting states. And a lot of them have red hats, they have white hats, they have pins, they have shirts that happen to say, "Make America Great Again." And for the most part, these are people that are voting for Trump, right? And they have the whole deal and plenty of buttons. We've got their vote, but the lines have been incredible all over the country. We've pulled, thank you. We've pulled ahead nationally in numerous polls, and this was all before this recent disaster for her, but justice for the country.
Yes! Yes!
We had gaps, but we are really moving, and I just wanted to say that because I don't know what's going to happen now. And by the way, speaking of Iowa and speaking of polls, the Des Moines Register, not my favorite paper, adds us up 4 points. In 11 days, we are going to win the state of Iowa, and we are going to win back.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
It's underway, so make sure you get out and vote. It's a movement like nobody has ever seen before in this country. You must get out and vote. We're going to take back the White House. We're going to bring common sense to government. We're going to bring honesty to government. Get out and vote. Thank you. So much is at stake in this election. When we win in November, we are going to have honest government once again. Hillary Clinton destroyed 33,000 emails, destroyed 13 iPhones, 2 boxes of email evidence went mysteriously missing. Maybe now they'll be able to find it. She put her office up for sale to large corporations, donors, and foreign powers. Those same special interests are now spending millions on her campaign in an effort to keep their corrupt grip on power.
Put the chains
And I have to
on.
tell you,